Heather, for you as a leader today, what are you most excited about?
I'm excited about the possibilities of how the future of work is going to impact the world on a global perspective. I think that there's so many things that we can do within the work world, within our companies and our teams to be of service, to bring people together, to contribute to meaningful projects, that I feel like there's this expectation for me. We're not there yet, but there's the possibility of it. And that's exciting. What about for you?
Yeah, I'm like you, I'm also excited about how things are going to happen in the future, partly because I don't know what it will look like. But what I see is that there is so much need for change. And for the companies that I work with, it's kind of like life and death, actually. They really need to work in different ways if they're going to survive, because with technology and with all of the innovative small startup companies who have different ways of working, those small new companies have kind of an advantage in some ways because they're very fast and flexible and they can reach new markets and they can do things quickly. But those more traditional large companies have this incredible bench of talent and knowledge. And so if only we could kind of release all of that knowledge and bring it to the fore, then you can just imagine what changes can happen, what kind of innovations, what kind of big problems in the world and in society could be solved if we could do an even better job of bringing all that intelligence to focus on those problems. So that definitely makes me feel excited.
That's great. That's great. Well, what do you think is most challenging?
Probably the same thing. That's the biggest opportunity, is how do you get to do that? Because there's no one size fits all answer, is there? At least I don't know what the one size fits all answer is. And every situation, every client I work with is different. So it's all about finding the right way to make the change for that particular situation.
Mm-hmm. That customization is very, very important. And, one of the things I was thinking about that seems to be a challenge that I'm hoping we'll be able to get past pretty soon is the heaviness of the ongoing uncertainty and fear. I feel like it's impacting people personally, the isolation, the fear, the length of time that people are in this state has caused them to clutch. And I think that when we're in a clutching capacity, we're holding tight and we're not sharing. And when we can release some of that fear, and then we can be open for ourselves, for good things to come to us, for us to be able to share our ideas with other people on our teams and in our companies. I think that openness, that release is what will get to what you were talking about what you're excited, those possibilities. But that needs to happen first, because right now we're still a little bit tight, a little bit uncertain.
Do you think we will? So you think maybe there will be a kind of a moment or a period of opening up and us seeing some, positive changes and opportunities come from that?
I do, but I think that we need to notice the small ones first. Because if we don't acknowledge the positive things that are already happening all around us, it'll be almost difficult to see when the big things happen, right? So we need to almost get into a new habit, a pattern of shifting our focus from the challenge and the problem to the solution and the opportunity. It doesn't mean that the problem goes away. It means that you're seeking different answers. And I think that when we see what's working, new ideas, different perspectives, and we seek that positive element of innovation that is going on all around us already right now, that opens us to be able to see it on a bigger scale because it's coming.
I love that. Yeah, that's something to work on and look forward to, isn't it?
Yeah.